14th Congressional District. And our first speaker will be Jim Walz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the Chamber for hosting this candidate forum. My name is Jim Walz. I'm 53 years old. I've been married for 29 years, and we are the proud parents of our son Stephen, who's 25, and our daughter Rachel, who's 22. I'm running to be representative of the 14th District because we're woefully underrepresented in Washington to the point that you and I are not represented at all, and it seems like only the big money interests get any and all the attention, and that doesn't seem to be quite right to me. I'm running to be representative of the 14th District because of the disastrous Citizens United decision where corporations are now considered people and money is now considered free speech. Back in November of 2012 in Warren Township, I live in Gurnee, Warren Township ballot, I was able to spearhead the effort to get an advisory question on the ballot to declare that corporations are not people and money is not free speech. 24,000 people voted on the measure, and it passed by 2-to-1 margin. As stewards of the earth, we have a moral obligation to take care of the man-made effects of climate change. I believe in the incentivization of renewable energies, and we need to wean ourselves off of fossil fuels. As a school board member of Warren Township High School, the second largest school district in the state of Illinois outside of the city of Chicago, I championed the cause to the point we signed a letter of intent to put solar panels on both of our campuses. I'm a huge believer in renewable energy. Our trade policies have only succeeded in exporting good paying, union paying jobs. Exporting jobs and importing unemployment and lower wages. We need to bring jobs back from overseas. We need to increase wages because in all due respect, it was mentioned earlier, everybody in this cafeteria are the job creators. We need to put money in the pockets of people who spend their money. They go to the store, they spend it, they are the job creators. My name is Jim Walz. Last Wednesday, also, in conclusion, I was endorsed by the Daily Herald. And to learn more about me, you can go to jimwalzforcongress.com. I'm running to be a politician, or I'm sorry, I'm not running to be a politician. I'm running to be a representative. You see, a politician only looks as far as the next election. Representative looks as far as the next generation.
Time's up.
Representative.
Jim Hosta. I apologize, John Hosta.
My name is John Hosta. It's spelled H-O-S-T-A like the plant. I have a BA in Business Administration, also an emphasis in economics. I was an investment maker right out of school. I specialize also in retirement accounts, pension accounts. I have Wall Street experience. Which is unusual, I know, for a Democrat. I also had my own business for several years, so I know what it's like to balance a budget. Since 1970, we've lost approximately 8 million manufacturing jobs because of our trade policies, and this is primarily why I'm running. As a result, 40 to 50% of our middle class has been struck into the poverty levels. As a result of that, that directly affects our deficit spending. Over $100 billion, as much as $500 billion is a direct result of our trade policies because we have this new expense of unemployment and welfare and different benefits that need to be given to middle class families because they're at the poverty levels. American families have been devastated, and so what do? In Congress, we turn around and we bail out General Motors, give them $74 billion, and they turn around and open an operation up in China, manufacturing again in China, rather than providing quality jobs here in the United States. Now what's happening now in our congressional movement now is we're starting to focus on bringing in more farming products. Our agricultural community is now under attack.
30.
We need to change these types of policies. We need to bring our jobs back to the United States. We need to protect U.S. industries. We have to take affirmative action to stop the decay of the U.S. economy. My name is John J. Hosta, and I need your support for the 14th Congressional District in the United States of America. Thank you.
The next candidate is Jesse Maggitt.
Hello everyone, my name is Jesse Maggitt. I live here in Plainfield, Illinois, and I'm running for United States Congress for 14th District. A little bit about myself. I have a global and local leadership experience in operations and governance. I've been all over the world. I've worked in our manufacturing plants here throughout District 14. I've worked in just about every single department that a business has to offer. I've worked very hard to transform myself, and during that journey, I've had the opportunity to meet some fantastic citizens here in this state and in our district. I've also had the experience to listen to what they were going through. Like many of us, and many veterans, we lost our jobs, we lost our property, and we lost our funds. And while those things were going on, I didn't see much reaching across the aisle in our Congress to make sure that the quality of service that you deserve was being provided. Now, as a military veteran, I believe in doing things right even when no one is looking. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do, and it doesn't take a lot of thinking. But it does require a commitment to common sense, and a sense of duty, and a sense of honor. And when I speak of those things, when I tell people these things, they're surprised that it's coming from someone that, someone in the neighborhood, because they didn't think that someone was thinking about these issues. Well, I'm telling you that I'm thinking about you every single day. When I get up in the morning at 0400, I'm thinking about what we can do for this country, what we can do for this district. So I'm running for office because I want to bring a sense of sensibility and honor back to this office. I want to make sure that I am available to you as a representative of our government. I want to make sure that you can reach out and have somebody to touch and say, hey, Jesse, will you discuss our issue? Will you help solve our problems? I have a website, www.jessemaggitt.com. I'm here to provide service 24 hours a day. Thank you very much.